This is our fitness session working on some heart rate and some body weight strength. So we're going to need a mat if you want to be a little bit comfortable on some harder ground, and you're going to need some water, and you could use some cushions for lying down if you need something for your head, and or for any kneeling exercises. The main thing is to do these 1 to 3 times a week alongside any other exercises that you might be doing or activities that you do for wellness and health. But just try to be consistent with giving your body some variation and some skills that you're looking to build up, and just feeling more competent, capable and more energized. We're going to start with some hip mobility. So just circling your leg up and out and back down. Just getting that nice lubrication in the socket and working on a little bit of your standing posture from one leg to the other. This next mobility exercise is for our shoulders, circling those arms backwards, alternating and then changing directions, circling them forwards. You can go at any height and just enjoy those getting a little warmer. So we're going to enter into our first main exercise. This is a squat. Trying to stay flat on the feet, weight into the hips, bending gently at the knees and using your arms for some balance. Go as low as you feel comfortable. We can modify it by using a chair, swinging the arms up nicely to shoulder height in front of us as we sit down. So we're going to be then entering into our next exercise, which is a nice core exercise working from our feet down onto our hands. So we're going from vertical standing to horizontal across the floor into a plank position. Really enjoy those core muscles, those nice strong legs and hips, and that work and strength in your shoulders and arms as you go backwards and forwards. We can modify by coming down onto the knees when you're farthest out, and then just coming up from the knees and walking back to your toes. This takes the weight off and just allows you to feel a bit more comfortable and achievable, instead of bearing the whole of your weight if you're not quite used to it. When you're ready to finish, stand up, bringing your head, neck and shoulders up with your legs and hips. This will move us into our first real cardiovascular exercise, which is going to get our heart rate working and getting our agility from one foot to the other in a speed skatery type of motion. Using those arms to swing around the body and getting that nice heart rate rising. So we're going to modify it if we want by marching and lifting that knee up and continuing to work those arms around the body as shown. At the end of that time, we're going to move into another strength exercise, which is incorporating a little bit of a mini squat, an imaginary pick up from the side of our leg, and then a turn of our bodies and a push out of our hands to the side of our shoulders as shown. Don't squat too low, and imagine you're picking up a fairly heavy object and then turning it across your body to place up out on the side of your shoulder. You can modify this by not squatting at all and just allowing the pick up from the hip and then the twist and the place out on the side of the shoulder. Just enjoy that core muscles working in those hips and legs and shoulders. So this one's another heart rate rising cardiovascular exercise, and it's going to get our sprinting going. So we're jogging or sprinting, whatever you're feeling capable of, and we're going from out to in. So we're moving narrow feet to wide feet, narrow feet to wide feet, pumping those arms in time with your legs and just really working hard at keeping going for the full time. We can modify this by creating a marching motion instead of a jogging and a sprinting motion, using those arms still going from narrow to wide. feeling those muscles of your core, waist, tummy, and into your back and chest and shoulders as you're working that body all at the same time, continually throughout. I hope you enjoyed that, and you can look to incorporate that into your current week in a consistent way that can fit in and around your current activities, or just start to be put into place 1 to 3 times a week, so that you can start to get a nice, stronger, fitter and more energized body. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask.